I just woke up after having that one dream about Bill Clinton, obviously. And for the record, he can go to hell along with everybody in the Epstein list. The rule of law should be applied to everyone equally, without exception. But I did want to talk about what happened because this is going to be a huge departure from my normal stuff. It's a little bit of a personal story time type situation. But we were chatting it up, and I was calling him Jefferson, his middle name, totally normal stuff. And he just pulled out a book and I pointed to a passage, and I read it, and I just started weeping. And forget the characters involved because that was such a powerful moment for me because I don't have that anymore. Okay, so I grew up, I had a hard time growing up, and I compartmentalized, and I blocked a lot of stuff out, and I just survived by not having any emotion whatsoever. And it took until my 30s getting a therapist who unlocked emotion in me, and it was the most powerful thing. It was amazing. I would watch a movie, and a single line from the movie would move me to tears, or I would be listening to a song and a lyric would move me to tears, and I would write through that. And it was such a powerful healing tool for me. Just relating to other people's art was such a big deal. And so to have Bill Clinton, of all people, point to a passage and make me cry, I miss that shit because I realized really since the pandemic, I've gone back to compartmentalizing. I've gone back to not emoting, and that's not healthy. I think I've thought that I don't do that anymore because I'm afraid if I start the tears, they won't stop. There's so much to mourn, and there's so much wrong with our country, and there's so much pain. And we're seeing kids being hurt by ICE. We're seeing American citizens being murdered, and this is all a bunch of fucking bullshit. And I'm worried that the tears would just keep going. But also, I think it's that I've gone back to how I was when I was a kid, that I've just compartmentalized, and I'm, fighting through this by screaming out against the bully. That's another piece of this puzzle. Okay, so on her deathbed, my mom confessed that she knew some shit that went down and apologized. And sorry, quick tears break there. It was a good moment, all in all, but it was hard to hear. But what I got out of that was staying the fuck up to the bullies. When you see bullshit, you call that bullshit, right? And so that's what my socials have been. Also, there's so many layers to this. Also, my family is from Norway, and they had their family farm occupied by the Germans during World War II. Nazi soldiers lived on their farm. You stand the fuck up to bullies. You don't let fascism get a foothold. You don't let fascism snowball. You stand the fuck up for everybody. All the people ICE is harming, all the people that Trump is running over, all the federal employees that he's fired. I mean, we're talking about a fucking madman. He's replaced actual science with a conspiracy theorist anti-vaxxer. He's made measles great again. Like, there's nothing about this man that makes America great. He's wrecking the economy with these tariffs. He's enriching himself with his crypto scams and his private business interests. He's kissing up to Putin and other world's dictators, and he's pissing off all our allies. Like, what the fuck kind of person looks at that and thinks, yeah, that's what I want for my kids. I want this fascist nightmare. Fuck their American dreams. Another point I was going to make is him closing the Kennedy Center. How I started, where a movie line or a song lyric would get me. And it was appreciating other people's art. And fascists fucking hate art. And that's why he closed the Kennedy Center. That's why he took it over in the first place, because he doesn't want great art to be produced. Bad Bunny is a brilliant artist. He's actually popular. Kid Rock and all these motherfuckers that they're playing at their fake ass alternative halftime show. Kid Rock has lyrics about underage girls, and they're celebrating him because he's loyal to Dear Leader, their team predator, instead of actually appreciating good art. And that's the thing. With fascists, they have no heart. They have no ability to emote. They only know putting other people down to make themselves feel good. And our side is the exact opposite. We see people who are down and we pick them up, right? So keep picking each other up. This was a mess. I was all over the place. But hopefully there was something to it that was meaningful to you. This is how I used to do my socials. I had a blog that I would talk about shit like this, and I miss that shit. I like screaming out. I like standing up to the bully. This is where we are now, but goddamn, do I want to get back to just riding through stuff. And it's always take it or leave it, right? With my stuff, I don't care how popular I am, but I just want to put my truth out there, and if other people relate to it, that's great. Love y'all. Thanks for the support, and thanks for standing up to bullies. That's the whole ball game right now. Fuck Donald Trump, and I guess I need to start crying again. Damn it. That's fine. I like crying. All right. Night, night.